Welcome to the Deep Dive by Outlier, where we uncover the market's hidden trends and give you the edge you need. Head on over to ovtlyr.com right now to save time, make money, and start winning with less risk today. Now let's jump right in.
All right, so have you ever heard of like an industry with so much cash that they just decide to like buy themselves a Congress?
Oh, yeah?
It kind of feels like that's essentially what happened in the 2024 U.S. elections with the whole cryptocurrency world.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to unpack exactly how they pulled this off.
Yeah.
But first things first, quick explainer.
Yeah.
When we talk about crypto, we're talking about digital currencies like Bitcoin,
right?
Obviously.
Yeah.
But also the whole ecosystem around it. So the technology, the companies, all the investors,
It's fascinating, right? Like, crypto kind of went beyond just doing the typical, like, K Street lobbying.
Oh, for sure.
And they didn't really focus on swaying existing politicians, so to speak.
Yeah.
Instead, they were like, we need to get our people elected in the first place.
That's exactly what happened. And we're not talking like a few small donations here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Our main source for this deep dive is this CNBC article. And the title is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
How Tech Bros Bought America's Most Pro-Crypto Congress Ever. And the article reveals that they actually spent over $245 million, which is almost half of all corporate election spending.
Yeah, that's a serious power move.
For real.
What I think is really intriguing is that it seems like they kind of learned from the mistakes of big tech.
Interesting.
You know how after the 2016 elections, companies like Facebook and Google were constantly on the defensive?
Totally, yeah.
Crypto was like, well, we're going to play offense, and we're going to do it before the election even happens.
Okay, so let's unpack this a little bit, starting with one of the most, shocking results.
Yeah.
Bernie Moreno.
Oh, yeah.
This guy was a former car salesman. Basically, zero political experience.
Right.
Wins a Senate seat.
I mean,
Before we get into how crypto had a role in this, just remind us who he beat, because this wasn't just any race.
No. This was Moreno defeated Sherrod Brown, who was a longtime political powerhouse. I mean, Brown had been in Congress since 1992, and he held the Senate seat since 2006, and he was also the chair of the powerful banking committee.
So this was a major upset.
Oh, yeah, major upset.
And crypto had a huge hand in it.
They did.
Moreno's campaign was fueled by $40 million
Wow.
from the industry.
That's a staggering amount for someone who's, relatively unknown.
For sure.
I mean, while the money is definitely eye-catching,
Right.
it wasn't just some random gamble.
Okay.
Crypto leaders carefully vetted Moreno. They had him meet with Silicon Valley giants like Mark Andreessen and Coinbase leadership.
Really?
They grilled him on everything from blockchain technology to global finance.
So they weren't just propping up some figurehead.
No.
This guy Moreno actually knew his stuff.
Yeah, he founded his own blockchain startup called Champ Titles, which it digitizes car titles and registration.
Wow. That's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
The crypto industry did a brilliant job of selling their vision,
They did.
painting themselves as like the disruptors,
Yeah.
the champions of a more decentralized future.
It was a masterclass in public relations.
It really was.
And it worked.
Yeah, they tapped into people's desire for change, their frustration with the current system.
Totally. But here's the thing. Every story has multiple sides.
Right.
And while there's a lot to be excited about with crypto,
Yeah.
we can't just blindly buy into the hype.
Right.
We need to be critical thinkers,
Yeah,
Question the narrative.
for sure.
Examine the evidence for ourselves.
Okay, and that's where informed public debate comes in. We need to have open and honest conversations
Yeah.
about the potential benefits and risks of crypto.
And not just among tech enthusiasts,
Right.
but in society as a whole.
Totally, because ultimately this isn't just about digital currencies.
Right.
It's about the future we want to build.
Exactly.
It's about finding the right balance between innovation and responsibility, between individual freedom and collective well-being.
That's well said.
And that's a conversation that goes far beyond the realm of just technology and finance.
It does.
It touches on fundamental questions about power, democracy, and the kind of world we want to live in.
I agree.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, here's a final thought-provoking question for you to ponder.
Okay.
Will this influx of pro-crypto lawmakers lead to responsible regulation that fosters innovation while protecting consumers?
Right.
Or will it create an environment that's ripe for exploitation?
That's a question that only time will answer.
I think you're right.
But it's one that we all have a stake in, so
You do.
stay curious, stay informed, and keep asking those tough questions.
Couldn't have said it better myself, and on that note, we'll sign off.
Okay.
This has been quite the journey through the world of crypto and politics.
This has.
And who knows what twists and turns await us down the road.
Yeah, who knows?
Thanks for diving in with us.
Hey, thanks so much for deep diving with us today. Head on over to outlier.com. That's OVTLYR.com to save time, make money, and start winning with less risk today. And we'll see you next time.